Hello everybody and Carlos here to the brand new episode. I'm babifly and today I'm playing Anno 1800. It's a game that I really want to play. I really wanted to test it out. Truth be told, strategy games and management games are my favorite ones, and Anno was on my hot list, on my wish list to play for a long time. So I've played 14 hours in so far, but let's step right into it and start off a new game. So basically the game actually gives us many different choices as of whether we want to play a solo game or a multiplayer one, and it has various different modes, but now we're gonna explore the campaign mode. Before we begin, let me just tell you that Anno has been developed and published by Ubisoft Games, and Ubisoft Games is a company that's really close to my heart, with so many hot titles that we've played in our life. So namely, we have Assassin's Creed, various different installments, but the latest one being Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and what's more, Watch Dogs Legion, the one that I'm playing on another video, and now this one. So Anno is one of the various very successful titles of its genre, with so many different installments, and I'd really love to actually try Anno 1800 just because of the age that it introduces and the things that it offers to you. Keep in mind that Anno it can be both economical and development kind of game. So if you do want to see more combat and conflict, you won't find much in that here. However, Anno in this game, it introduces quite various different brand new things, such as questing and everything. So I'm pretty much excited to show you how the game plays out. Let's step into the campaign. Let's experience the story of Anno 1800. And as soon as we're finished with that, the play merges into sandbox gameplay upon completion. Let me also tell you that I have most of the expansions. I don't have the 3 of them that only introduce aesthetic buildings in the game. So I don't have all of them in here. And let's start with a less guidance. I don't need the tips now because I've played the game for so much insofar. Here we get to choose our avatar. So basically we can choose from many various faces, depending on what we have unlocked in the game. So I'd really love to go with her, actually. Yes, she emanates that feeling of regality and, of duty and success in some sort of way, and wisdom. So yes, I'm gonna play as her. And my name is gonna be... I don't have the name right now. Okay, my color is gonna be black, and I'm gonna use the eagle, or should I use something else? Let's stick with the eagle. It's quite regal on its own. So yes, I'm gonna use the black eagle logo, the heraldry, and my player name is gonna be Agnes. Oops, that's Greek. So Agnes, and I'm not gonna have a surname because the game actually gives you one when you start the game. So I'm gonna play as Agnes, and this is the additional content that I have now. So you're gonna see the content in the game as we play through. I don't want to disable anything, so let's continue. Do we want to have alternatives as far as vehicles are concerned? No, let's stick to Imperial things, right? Cool. Yes, continue. Let's get the normal start. Yes, let's start the game. The game has such a nice aesthetics when it comes to music and graphics. The game delivers a top-notch quality. Kudos to Ubisoft for pulling this out, because the game actually conveys the feeling of, of the 1800s, like the age of colonialism in the Victorian era. It wasn't colonialism, was it? It was the Imperial Age, so no. Yeah, so it conveys the Victorian-esque feeling of that era. With people with long hats, with high hats and bow ties and everything. With the cities in the New World and stuff. It's such a nice addition to one's collection, should one be interested in strategy and management games. And you're gonna find that on my collection in spades, I assure you. Because what's not to love in these games? You have the risks, you have everything. So it begins, let's see.
Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribble from your sister changes everything. I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you've suddenly remembered what work is.
Cool.
Dynamite fishing.
Check out this place, right?
You're serious? Well, the village north is always short.
So we need to fetch the stick of dynamite from the derelict lighthouse, so this one here.
Still some dynamite.
Let's go there. Let's get some dynamite from the derelict house.
Plenty of distance on the throw.
Cool, so we got some. So baby Agnes is here on the bark, and she will go for some dynamite fishing. No, don't use it like that. Ah, I used it.
What the chimichurri was that, boom?
Boom! Hitting two birds with one stone.
Anything with fins.
Deliver to packet steamer office. So let's go here and deliver.
All the blistered fish they could ever want.
Our charred fish.
That burnt reek. Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon, and nobody wants you to miss it.
So basically this is the way that the game plays out and the story pans out. We move on the map and we try to interact with the stuff depending on the quests that we've got.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you.
Wow, he's my chaperone, right?
Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
Wow. He can really go places with Agnes, Arand. Okay, what's exactly our relationship, I wonder, but does it matter? Not much.
Firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you.
No pressure, right? Okay, so it feels like home because it's raining. Back to Europe, back to the old world, back to England, I wonder.
Sibling, I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
Wow. That's such a sinister looking city. But did you also notice that our sister's wearing black? I wonder, is it because she's mourning, or
Those houses.
is it because it's our
You
color?
never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is
Sons.
much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Old man Good didn't have any sons. That's why I left to the new world with my lover, if Arendt is a lover.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Did he call us?
Like
Did he
death
call me brat?
The wrong brother.
No matter, so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
Did I take on from him? I wonder. Because, in fact, when I created Agnes, I had this kind of
We
personality in
shall do
mind.
something for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Perfect. This is how a
Your
nice
sister
story
reminds
begins.
me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
Wow. See
This
this
is it.
place.
Ditch water.
Ditch water.
End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
Well, I sure do. But check out, Ditchwater only has one warehouse. Only, you know, a small harbor, if that can be called one. A tale of two brothers. I guess it refers to my father and my uncle, right? So,
Still
let's
here,
check Ditchwater. You see it
establishing a
here,
rival company
you see the
on
mist
that disheveled island.
and the ruins.
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest
Check
island,
out.
yes, but if you're at all like father, you'll look
Did our
beyond the
sister
appearances.
Hannah buy this with her funds? Oh, that's what she said,
We must
right?
shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity
Cool.
with our family.
Perfect. So this is where the story
Every
merges with the
hand we can
gameplay.
get if we had to expunge this debris.
Cool. So basically, from what you see here, this is our island. This is where we'd actually get to deploy and where we'd actually get to build our very new city. So it will start as a first settlement as it is right now, and it will grow to be such a majestic settlement and such a majestic city in the entire land. So what we have here is Ditchwater's small trading post. Not impressive, right? But it's the only building that exists right now. So according to the quest, a spark rekindled,
He'd have known what to do.
we need to actually fulfill these objectives and we get this reward. This is a typical thing happening in Anno. So let's start. There's no need to actually read through the story too much because I don't want to spoil many things for you. So we need to build a marketplace and we need to build some farmers' residences. So a marketplace is a commercial building that needs to be built in the middle of your settlement. So let's building somewhere here, right? Yeah, let's chop off that wood here. You see there are some ruins that prohibit us from actually building around. So I would gladly try to remove these ruins, but I need people to demolish these, right? I cannot do this on my own. So I've plugged in a marketplace, and every building in Anno needs to be connected with a road. It needs to be connected with at least one trading post or warehouse. So I'll gladly connect the marketplace with a warehouse here. So now the marketplace is connected. But I need to actually build things around the marketplace so as to house people. And basically people need to have access to the marketplace to just improve their lives a bit. So you can see the marketplace here, but we need to build some neighborhoods. So let's say let's build these two. However, we can't build through because we have 3 different ruins here. So I'm willing to actually build here. Yay! And possibly build here.
Out of spite?
I can extend myself because there are some ruins here. Let's build some more, right?
As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
I definitely need to connect these
Miserly,
with a road.
uncharitable dastard, picking and choosing what he inherits.
Of course I will connect everything with a road. You see that symbol over there? It means that it wasn't connected to the road in the first place. So when you click on a building, you see the denizens living in it. So basically here in the farms you've got farmers. This is the amount of farmers that we have in the building, and then these are the needs, the basic needs that they have. They need an access to the market, and you can see that this need has been fulfilled because it's green, which means that the bar is filled up and that this need has been filled. Alternatively, if we click on the market, we can see that the market can fulfill perfectly the need of all the residents needing a market along the green paths. So basically, if it has access to your settlements, then you're gonna see these paths to be green. However, if I build something way farther ahead, I won't be able to actually have access to that single market because that green won't reach to that place. So you're gonna see it later on. We need to build a settlement of 50 farmers. So before I proceed with that, I definitely need to do something with that. I can't do much right now because I don't have the people I need.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I am so ashamed of every single word your uncle had me print.
So the new newspaper is on. Edward the Good Tidings. Edward the Savior, Mr. Edward Good, speaks of bold new era for Good and Sons, nobly bearing the burden, terrible traitor brother dropped at his door. Traitor dies mysteriously in prison, and the island sailed calamity. Empire rocked by sale of strategic island prosperity. Young queen facing first major crisis thanks to Samuel Good's acts of treason. Wow.
He
Our
twists
father...
every article in his favour at our and father's expense.
Yeah, our father went on with a treacherous bung, didn't he? Okay, so we're getting close to 50 farmers. You see that we are losing money. That's because we are losing $20 per due to maintenance. But we definitely need to do something for the income. I will do so in a bit. Okay, yeah, so we've got 50 now, you see that here. Cool.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a
Yes,
state.
let's clear the ruins here.
So let's gather
I need
our
more
townsfolk
people
and
before I can
ask them
demolish
to
these
spruce the
ruins.
place up.
More people again, more people. Oh no, these ones can be cleared because we need at least 50 residents, right? If you see here, the residents need access to
Morning is eve,
fish.
now we have others for
They
company
need
siblings.
to eat fish.
It's
So
been a
that's
hard
why.
day of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Yes, definitely, I'm gonna do so right now. So let's build a fishery, something to provide our people with fish. So I'm gonna place it here. Cool. And I'm gonna connect it to a road. Now that it has been connected, it will transfer fish from here
Taking every
to here, to the closest warehouse. You see that we are also losing some timber. That's because we are spending timber when we build buildings here and there. And we're losing money now due to the maintenance. Later on, our people will be prompted to actually will be taxed, and that's how we're gonna get money. Okay, now we need to build at least something to produce timber, right? In order to do so, first we need to come up with a lumberjack's hut, and this is a fantastic place that can provide us with wood. I'm gonna do this and plug it here. You see it says 100%, which means that if concerning the amount of trees that are in this territory, this building's efficiency is gonna run steady to 100%. That's why I'm gonna put it here. So here it says now, yes, 100, and I definitely need to connect this to a warehouse, and the warehouse being close to something with a road. So let's say here, right? If you see here, when I click, you see that the green influence of the road, the green sector, reaches up to here, which means that this is up to the extent where the lumberjack will send his people to get to offer the wood that he produces. So I definitely need to place a small warehouse on this road within the green path, within the up to the green line. So let's say that I'm gonna place it here, because basically I really want it to be close to what, yeah, closer to the rest of the buildings that I'm about to place. So I feel it's gonna be okay. Now, as soon as the lumberjack is done, he's gonna send the 2 logs here to the warehouse. Every number here is meant to actually be interpreted as tons. So he's sending to us 2 tons of lumber and this of wood, and this wood needs actually to be cut into timber, and to do that a sawmill needs to be present. So I need to place the sawmill somewhere, not next to the lumber, but well, it should be connected to the lumber and within the lumber's reach. Not here, well, up to here, right? Cool. Yes, but generally speaking, I pretty much want to place it closer to here. So if I place it here...
Timber, very good.
Yeah.
I'll try not to think of the coffin.
Please don't, Hannah, no. So as you see here, now the people, the lumberjack will actually transfer these goods from here to the warehouse and then here. But alternatively, sometimes the lumberjack is gonna just single-handedly transfer these goods directly to the sawmill, which is a good thing. So basically we want things to be moving just like that.
Something's missing.
I says yeah, some wood is missing here. Yes, that's how it goes. Cool. So we're done with that. Now you see that we're still losing money. This is due to the maintenance, but we need to get more farmers, because now that we are taxing these farmers here, we're only getting $10, not much. And by clicking on a house, you see that the house doesn't have any maintenance, but it does have a construction cost of 2 lumber. So I definitely need to build more farmers' residence. So I'm gonna build more here, and I'm gonna build more here.
We are running low on timber, but there's plenty in the ruins. We should clear some to stock up.
Is that road good? Yes, it is. Okay, let's clear these ruins here. We can't. What about these ones? Not yet, because we need more people, right? And I need access to the road here. Let's do it like that. Let's connect these roads here, and this space I can use it later on for some things. Clear any small ruin for timber. So yes, let's clear this. A ruined cabin. It's not much, but it will give us some extra wood, some extra timber that we need. Cool, it has been cleared, so time to pick it up and build more farmers' residences. Not yet. Let's clear this. You see, this one here is in a ghostly form with the blue lines. This is in blueprint mode, which means that I don't have the necessary ingredients to actually, the necessary resources to actually build this. That's why the game has put this in a blueprint mode. As soon as I have these resources, this button is gonna be active, and that's when I press it, and then the building gets blocked onto the map. I'm just telling you all these to keep you updated as to what you see in the game. Oh, it seems that we built something extra here. Not much, no worries.
You reached a new milestone.
Cool. Now it's time to clear the abandoned market district, people.
Help enough to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
Yep, and we got some timber in return.
Hard day. People need to rest. And maybe wet those.
Of course, we need to build a pub, and we need to build a sustainable schnapps industry. So, well, not industry, but you know, something. So, and they are missing worker goods. So they are missing work clothes. And they do have, well, these tabs are about needs. We've explained about that, and happiness. Happiness is a different thing. So basically, when you have happiness, you've got 5 different factors that factor into the populace's happiness. And from what you see here, we do have a problem with pollution. Our people dislike the pollution that we've got. And when I say pollution, it means ruins as well. So with working condition, right now they appreciate, well, our people appreciate having time for leisure, so they don't have anything right now. The island is peaceful, no wars, no access to luxury. That's why they lose 3 happiness. And the news are okay for now, so they don't have any positive or negative effects. And they do have 2 things that contribute to their happiness: having a pub, which is normal, and having access to schnapps. Because basically they want to be drinking something in their homes, right? So let's build this up now. So time to create a schnapps production thing. So we need some potato farms here. Okay, potato farm, right? I think a potato farm would fit nicely here, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put it here or here. No, let's put it here for now. I'm gonna leave just a small gap here. Well, when it comes to city building, I really like building cities that are aesthetically pleasant, first and foremost, before building anything else. So, okay, now that I've built these, I need to populate the area with potato fields, right? So I click on the building, and it shows me that I need to build at least, well, not at least, I need to build 72 potato fields. So I can grab this here and stretch it out the area, so I can build it like that. Well, yeah, up to here, let's say, right? And let's cover these 2. And I need, I'm halfway there, so let's build more. And a bit more. Okay, so yeah, we're at maximum. Okay, sorry for turning the camera, rotating the camera here and there, but I really like to, you know, to have a visual. Okay, now that I've done, that I'm ready with the potato farm, and the potato farm delivers directly to this place, to the warehouse, I'm willing to actually open a schnapps distillery. The schnapps distillery just has a maintenance cost, but from what you see here, you see the -50 on the harpoon, which means that it needs, on the pitchfork, it needs 50, it occupies, it gives job to 50 farmers. So I want to actually block it whenever I have this number here. So yes, and now I want to keep it close to that one. Yeah. Let's build it here, because I might need to place a road here at the crossroads. So this one, perfect. So it has a direct access to the workshop here, to the warehouse, and this one can send the potatoes here. Fantastic. So it looks like the schnapps distillery is up and running. We need to sustain the 70% of schnapps supply for a minute here, so it's gonna be okay, I guess. What else?
Greener on the other side.
They need access to work clothes, so let's do this as well. Let's care for that too. So we need a sheep farm in order to provide some wool. And we need it to be accessible, to be closer to the warehouse here. So should we go for that, I wonder? Should we place the sheep farm here or possibly here? I don't want to get closer to the woodcutter's hut because this might affect his production, the wood production. So I'm gonna keep it here and connect it to a dirt road, with a dirt road. Yeah, I like it, just like that. It can reach it here, fantastic, but I need to place some sheep fields as well. The way that I love to do this is just, placing it like creating a square or something, make it idyllic, right? And I also need to finish this off with the framework knitters. Cool. So the knitters can actually come here. Perfect. And I can connect this with a road. Perfect. Cool. Okay. This is a fair village now, so the Ditchwater has become a fair village, but it has some shortage to farmers. So let's build more houses here, and we're losing money steadily. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna demolish this road to make space for more farmers' residences. So this is gonna be a big space here.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate. Repay me now, or sell up.
He wants us to deliver him 4 tons of schnapps.
Stomach that Edvard could ask
Damn
so
him.
much of us so soon after father's death.
I need to have 10 more farmers in order to be able to build a pub to do this. So I'd be happy to build more. Do we have 4 tons of schnapps to give him? Not yet, because we're actually handing them over to our people. Okay, so I can actually set up a minimum stock. So let's say I want to have a minimum stock of 4 now. Well, no, I don't. Yeah, it's not like that. So basically, I need to forbid my people from using schnapps now.
Hurry, damn you!
Did he say hurry, damn you? I don't have any sheeps yet.
You will not spoil my plans.
Okay, as soon as I get 4, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna ask of my people to work on the schnapps distillery more. Yes, they won't love it. Well, yeah, they will actually hate it. But let's do this for our uncle now. And now I need to build a pub. Let's put it here. Or here. Can't. No, let's place it here. So see, it affects it affects all people here, but the green is different when as it goes away.
Ready to repay my chapter?
Yes, I am.
You're finished, brat.
I would have said so many things to you, Uncle, but right now I'm gonna refrain from doing so.
I
So-
loathe the reek of lanolin, but if farmers' smocks are all you have...
Now he wants work
Is
clothes.
there no limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
Let's do the same thing again. Let's force our people to work more on these things. They don't like it per se, but it's okay, I guess. We have offered them a pub, so
Has grown more beautiful.
what do they need now? Yeah, they've got everything. The working
To our
conditions, they
humble
don't like
cousin.
it.
He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands.
Okay, so let's go and visit our
Seems we're not
cousin.
alone in our contempt for Edvard.
Let's go down here. This is Bright Sands. This belongs to our uncle. It used to belong to our father, but now it belongs to him because he accused him of being a traitor. So yes, let's find your cousin leading a mob in the vicinity of Edward's great exhibition construction site. This one here. Wow. People sure don't love our uncle too.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
Okay. So I definitely need to find the 5 rioting mobs here in his city. So one is here. This is a thing that the game offers as well. It actually prompts you to scan through the territory for various different things. It's a mini game that's actually enjoyable, and it breaks off the intensity of the city management. Okay, you can hear them.
A fire broke out.
A fire broke out. Wow. Isn't it too soon? I need to build a fire station immediately. So it is like that.
Tell me you've managed some Baba black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
Oh my, I really want to punch him in the face. Okay, now that I've built it, it's training some firefighters, and I definitely need to address the situation here. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem, people. Okay, let's build more farmers' residencies. I definitely need to spread out more. Possibly here behind the firefighters. Yeah, well, not close by, but yeah, let's keep it just like that. Oh, see, the fire is spreading out to different areas now, but I've trained some firefighters here, and they are fighting. The fire brigade is fighting the fire here. However, I also need to send someone here in order to stop it. Okay, I'm gonna let them now, and in half a minute I'm gonna be back. So let's find the 2 other rioting mobs here. So one is here and the other one is there.
A life away from Edvard. We're on board. Only we've no shit to get on board of.
Okay, so you see the map mode here. If I click here, this is our
If
place.
you pick me, you may have my boat.
So you might
It's
see me
my poor
clicking
aunt's
here.
legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
Ah, cool. Can we actually borrow it for now? Where is it, by the way? Where are you, by the way? Ah, you're here. I definitely need to address the fire incident here, the situation. Okay, it looks like everything's under control. Okay, now let's escort the ship.
It's utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it. Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Here is the island of the Queen's ambassador.
Abduction is a severe accusation. And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
The editor saved our
Pencil polishing popinjay.
our sorry ass.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And
Wow,
as for you,
what a nice
I have
island he
quite
lives in.
forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry, that old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Way to go, cousin.
Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Well, thank you very much, dear editor.
Now that sounds like good news.
And the ship is looking really good. Perfect, so now we've got a ship. And an editor, per se. And you see here, these things got
As to the
unlocked,
debt,
so...
my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
And we've got a quaint village. The city attractiveness is 251, and whenever we click on this, we see that it does suffer from some vulgarity.
But for now, let's at least house those workers.
Because of the ruins. But we have a nature, abundant nature. The countryside offers too much attractiveness in the entire area, which is fantastic. So if we only strip away the vulgarity of this place, we're gonna be happy. So yeah, let's take this out, take this away. Oh, more ruins here. Yeah, we don't have the people needed. And we're gaining money now, which is a good thing. We don't want to lose money. We should upgrade a workers' residence and wait for Edward to contact us. Cool, yeah. But I need to address the situation here. We do have a pollution problem? Ah, yeah, because of the ruins, right? Cool, yeah, got it. And they've got everything they need. So you see now that they have 10 out of 10 and the circle is green, the entire circle is green. So now it's ready to get upgraded. And when doing so, they change class from a farmer to a different one. Oh, cool. So do we have any... okay, the coverage is this. Cool. Yes, so let's upgrade to a worker residence. Let's say that the people living close here are workers, so let's do so.
You reached a new milestone.
The age of industrialization. So Ditchwater now has some farmers and some workers.
Workers can handle stubborn debris on Ditchwater.
Ah, really?
If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
Abandoned smeltery. Okay, this one, right?
Nice work. That's all we ask.
Cool. I can clear both of them. Okay. Whenever... Ah, a quest.
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, master?
Sure thing.
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
We need more workers for that, for sure. So what does she need for
I know
us?
you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Sure, come on. Okay, Photograph the fire station. You want me to take a photo of the fire station? Sure thing. Yeah, so take photo. You see, some quests can be really peculiar, but they give you good benefits. Okay, by doing this, she'll give me something. Yeah. So this is a good. This is an item. So a happy homesteader. You can see all stored items, whether they are actually items or people. You can see them here. So the happy homesteader is a rare item that you can find. It can get equipped in a trade union building. It affects potato farms and hop farms. So I need to keep this in mind and have potato farms and hop farms close together. And when I build a trade union within that distance, within their radius, and install the happy homesteader in there, we're gonna get some extra bonuses. Alternatively, I can take her into an expedition and she will provide me 30 crafting. We're gonna come to this later on, so let's carry on. I need to have 150 workers, and right now I have a surplus of 160 farmers. So let's transform the happy farmers here into workers.
Several passionate young reporters enlisted. Our publishing house is already well underway.
Perfect. Nice to hear that our own newspaper is gonna be a thing. So you see that the money increases as well because classes give you different income. Okay, I'm gonna turn these into, yeah.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first
See,
issue.
their buildings can hold more people now. We're missing goods, so basically, I'm not gonna change more right now, but I need to give them a missing good, and this is the sausages. In order to do so, I definitely need to build yeah. Okay, so you might notice that having a pig farm and a slaughterhouse reduces the attractiveness of the area. Okay, and of the island in general, I think, but we definitely don't want to have people living around pig farms and slaughterhouses. It's a no-no. So I think I'm gonna go with the pig farms and the slaughterhouses here, right? So let's try to keep it just like that. I'm not going to use the paved street now, but having a paved street improves the street connections and allows for faster transportation of goods. But they use bricks, and I don't have an abundance of bricks right now. So let's carry on with that. I think I'm gonna have them here. Cool. So a pig farm. Yes, I can have access to the pig farm. Yeah, I can reach this place here, which is okay. Okay.
Nice day for it.
And we need to create a pigsty. So we need 5 of them, right? I also need it to be symmetrical because I'm crazy about symmetry. Okay, perfect. So I've got it all here. Well, look at this. But now I need to build a slaughterhouse as well. If it is close to the pigsty, it's gonna be good. Yes. No, just like that. Yeah. Yep. And that's it. They're gonna
Stand to attention for the boss.
supply people with sausages now, and the workers are gonna have access to that, and this is gonna get fulfilled, and more people are gonna be attracted into their homestead. What's more, these people can get happy by visiting the church and having beer. So now the church is not available to me. But I need to be able to create some bricks. So I definitely need to do something with a clay pit here. Do I have another clay pit around? It's over there. No, I don't want it. So yes, a clay pit here is really far away, but it's gonna be okay if I actually have a dirt road here. Cool. Wow, that costed a lot. You see, we got ourselves a bridge though. However, the clay pit can only reach up to here, so I need to install a warehouse somewhere around here. Not like that, but what about here? Yeah. Just like that. They have access to it, cool. But they also need the brick factory. None of these actually reduce the appeal of this place. So I'm actually gonna install the brick factory here. Good. Cool, we've got the access that we need, and now our steady production of bricks is a thing. We do have a problem with the worker workforce, and I'll actually proceed into creating more, upgrading more homesteads here. Okay, we need 5 more. I can do this because I don't have 4 planks, so I only have 2. I need to attract more workers. So let's zoom out and see. This is our city. This is our, not city, our quaint village. I do have a problem here.
We lack the requisite materials.
Yeah, you'll soon get them, no worries. And this is a trade union. As I said before, the trade union is actually a nice place to pluck around, and then it will affect all the buildings within a certain distance, a certain radius. When I do so, I need to actually install an item, place an item in that building, and it's gonna give a benefit. So keep in mind that we do have an item, the steady homesteader, right? Happy homesteader, and that she affects the potato farms and the hop farms. So basically, we want her to be affecting at least the potato farm here. But if she could affect the other things, then it could be okay, because each trade union has 3 slots. Okay, more. We need 8 more workers for that. We're still waiting for our uncle to do something. You see? The bar is actually increasing. It gets filled up. We are a quaint port town now. We can create more things now. So we can offer them a church.
Fortitude. These people will
but we
follow
need
you
more
as
bricks
they
for
once
that.
followed him.
Okay. I'll be waiting for them to actually give me some bricks, to provide me some bricks, because this one needs 25.
It's not like you have any use for them.
Okay, he needs sails.
Clearly,
I'm not in a
Uncle's
hurry.
intention is ever owning a shipyard.
I wonder, should I actually build a second clay deposit here? Let's try it out. It's gonna be quite far away. More clay here and here. So basically, if I build clay... Okay, if I build clay pits here... Yes, it won't be a problem, I guess. I need more workers for that. Yes, nothing to worry about. But I do need to create more farmer places. So farmer residence. And a bit more, I guess so. Cool. Okay, now more worker residences. Perfect. If you see something getting decreased, then you understand that we do have a problem. We do lack that in that product. So for example, if we check on here on the goods and we see this dropping, decreasing, it means that we do need to actually do something about that. If it's increasing, then we don't have a problem per se, because the demand is less than expected. So I wonder about the timber. Can I actually afford? Yes, I will do so. I will create a second lumberjack's hat. I'm gonna keep it here, right? Cool. Yeah, well, I prefer to put it here. Still no access to the small warehouse from here though. So I wonder, should I actually place the warehouse here then? Just to make sure that everyone has access. Let's double check. So if I actually... so the game offers you an option to relocate stuff, which is okay. If you play on the normal mode as I am right now. So if I place it here, will I have a problem in that? So no, keep it where it was. It can't reach here. Okay, so let's change the place a bit. I just want to make sure that it won't collide with a potato field. So this has access to it. This doesn't need to have access to it, right? Does it? Let's just check. Are people okay with that, generally speaking? Yes, it looks like they are. Okay. Too many transporters, the loading has been delayed, so I can upgrade that with more bricks and more planks. But right now it's okay. Okay, so let's carry on with the thing. So I built this one because I want to have more timber available. I can actually put that here without interfering much, but I can also place it here. Does this serve both? Yes, it does. Cool. Let's put it here. No, directly adjacent. I think I'm okay with that. What problem do we have
Need
here?
something first.
We need wood. Cool. Supplying wood here, supplying wood there. Fantastic. Yes. I don't think we're gonna have a problem later on. And now with that surplus of wood, yeah, it's gonna be okay, I guess. So we're not, nothing gets decreased, but we definitely need to do something for the sales thing. Okay, so let's build a sales thing. So we need 50 workers. Let's provide
Thank the ickle bickle barn mice.
Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, they're on to it. Mobilize more people. I don't have a fire coverage here, so I definitely want to place a fire station here, possibly. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. It protects these places. It adds coverage. Cool. No warehouse in range, I know. Yes, I know. I'm aware of that. Are we missing... do we need planks for that? Yes, we need planks for that. But right now, let's have the road ready. Chima. Let's wait for more planks, and then I will put it into good use. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, let's go for the sales. So we need more sheep farms. So generally speaking, it's a nice idea to actually, when you're creating a production chain, it's better to actually have something devoted on that single production chain. However, we do have a sheep farm. I think it's, where is it? It's here. Yeah. So it's nice to have the sheep farm, these industries close by. Just like that, right? Just like that. Yes. And just have a single road to connect the rest. So yeah, is it connected to a warehouse? Yes, it is. Now, not only will this one provide to the sail makers, it also will provide wool to the cloth makers as well. So, which is a nice thing. You want all of these things to be close by. Just like that. No, I'm okay with it being... come on. Yes. Just like that. I need 20. I need 3 more, so it's prudent for me to wait.
Look sharp. The governor's
Yes. Okay, we can let's beautify the place a bit, right? Let's spend some, not industrial but farmer. Let's place some special ornaments for now. Yes. Okay, what about the statue, right? Let's remind to everyone who the leader is. Here will be a nice place. Yeah. That's for the good family. And let's adorn it with some shrubbery. Ah, see how good it is now. And let's also add a well. Here will be good. Just like that. Well, possibly. Okay, now we've got a lot of wood, a lot of timber. So let's build that bridge that we wanted. Perfect. Now it has connection to this one, but no connection to a warehouse. So let's build a warehouse here, a small one. Yeah, cool, just like that. But we also need, in order for the brick industry to work perfect, we need a brick factory. We can place it somewhere here, I guess. It's gonna be a nice addition, but we'll definitely need 8 planks to do so. Oops, sorry. So basically this is the first video of Anno, people. So I don't know if you liked it or not, but the game is really, for me, the game is exceptionally good, especially when it comes to facing dilemmas and when being in precarious situations and whatnot. I really love its aesthetic, I really love its touch. I really think that Ubisoft has actually done a phenomenally fantastic job in this title. This is the end now, so I'm gonna see you on the next video in 3, 2, 1.